Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Nikolai here or Carl here, back today, Stage K. And we are back today with 10.4.11 video on the X32 compact of the series we're doing on this one before I'm selling this off to get my new used mixer. Nudge, nudge. So we are back today and we have pretty much covered the entire console so far. The only thing we have not covered is the screen, where depending on which section we are looking at, it's going to be multiple sections in some videos. In other videos, it's just going to be one section. Today, we're going to focus on the home page and the metering page. So your home page is going to be pretty much your general page for everything related to your parameters and your channels. No, so you got your home page, which is your overview page over everything. Your input, preamp, your gate, your EQ curve, your compressor curve, your insert, as well as your left, right, and subsend, as well as your auto mix and all your bus sends. So this is your overall page. As well as here, you can also assign DCAs and mute groups from the page screen itself if you so wish. You can also here select which auto group your channel is a part of, as well as select the auto weight. Which the auto weight is how much it's gonna attenuate your channel based on, well, the parameters you have set for your auto mix. Second channel is going to be your config channel. This is going to be your preamp section, which I've already showed you on a previous video, so I'm not going to re-go over these again. Next up is your gate, your dynamics, your EQ section, your send section, and your main section. One thing I did not mention in the main sections earlier is that here you can choose between left, right plus sub or left, center, right for your mono send. Moving on to the meters tab. You start on channel. Here you have the general meters, your input meter. Channel, your input meter for your channel. No. Your fader position, your gate gain reduction, and your dynamic gain reduction. Mix bus is your mix bus fader level, input level or send level into that group, as well as your dynamics for that one, as well as for your matrices and your main left, right. Aux effects is going to be your aux levels for your aux sends, so your aux sends on the back. Aux returns is going to be your aux returns fader level, as well as your input meters, your preamp input meters. For your aux returns, or not really preamps because there's line level, but you get my idea, as well as for your FX returns. Next out is going to be your in and out, which is going to give you an overview over the output level and input level of every channel, every aux return, every output, P16 outputs, aux outputs, AS, EBU, and monitor outs. RTA is where you can select certain things regarding your RTA spectrograph. So you can use this and set this up however you want, but in my case, I have it on selected channel, which is what you most of the time would have. If you select this to monitor, it's going to be whatever is coming out of your monitoring. You can also select specific channels manually. So you can, say, hook up a room mic and view this on the RTA. For pretty much everything, your matrix, your mono, everything, I just leave this on selected channel. Now you can choose between having colored bars or just blue bars. I tend to leave it at colored bars. You can also choose between having it as a bar or a spectrograph. If you have it as a spectrograph, your peaks will show up in more orange, more red colors. Basically the same as where, your normal one. And you can also select how long it will keep the peak holds. So you can select how long the holds are kept. So you can say set the hold time of 1 so you can see where the peaks are more easily. I usually just leave this off. And you can also set what your decay is. If you want a longer decay for, you know, stuff to disappear or whatnot. I tend to leave this pretty fast. And then if anything, I'll just turn on a peak hold just to see where the peaks are. But other than that, I tend to leave it on. Channel EQ defaults. This tells you where it will pull the sort from. I usually leave this off. Pre-EQ, it will take your stuff before the EQ. So basically, if I do and talk now, if I press pre-EQ, all of this you're seeing here now happens before the EQ. And stuff. And then you can, of course, your spectrograph. You can also select some stuff with the graphical EQ here, but I haven't really used that much. I'm not really going to touch that much on that. And then you have the auto mix, which can be used on the first 8 channels. Now here is where you select your auto mix weight and how it's active. So basically how auto mix works is that basically you can select the weight of certain channels, so that way when a certain channel is speaking, it will lower the other channels by so much. Vice versa, when then it stops speaking and then another one starts speaking, it will lower all the ones in relation to that. That's kind of how Automix works. Good shit. So that's going to be it on this video on the home page and the meter section. In the next video, we will cover the routing section. So I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. And as always, check out links down below for my socials and my other channels and all of that. And until further notice, stay tuned and stay awesome. And Stage K, the heck out of here.